good Monday, everybody, or at least as good of a Monday as it can possibly be, I would hope. Thank you all for joining us as we're trying something new today. We got done searching for all the golden walnuts. We're going to take a quick break for that. Thank you for subscribing for the 5th month with Prime Gaming.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Just resubscribed
awesome.
for 5 months.
Hey, Jojo Binks. Tenchi, thanks for joining us. Same with Clockwork Coyote. Tonight we will be trying something completely new, and it's a unique experience for us because there's on the one hand you were like, okay, do we want to know, how much do we want to know about a game? Because we want genuine reactions.
Right. Sorry.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, right, because
just
it's...
Tenchi, thank you for subscribing for the 6 months.
Thank you so much for the new subscriber. What I was going to say was, number one, don't worry,
guys. Now that's how you start off the stream.
Oh my god.
86 just subscribed
Hype
with
train.
a tier 2 subscription.
Where's the other one?
Right next to you. Well, that works. I'm glad I wasn't wearing a hat because now I'm even, dressed like the conductor.
Hype train. Thank you guys so much.
I wasn't sure what hat I was going to wear.
In a 7,735
all aboard.
cheered Dex 100 high PE.
Oh my goodness, this engineer's cap definitely messes up the green screen. That's okay.
Just a little bit.
So,
that's okay. We'll work
thank
on
you guys so much.
And Hydration Nation.
And the Hydration Nation to cap things off. Start things off.
Thank you all very much for your generosity.
Cheers to you. Thank you so much.
And that worked out perfectly too because when I originally had looked at Alan Wake, and like I was saying earlier, we kind of want to not know too much going into any sort of game because we want to give a genuine reaction. We want to be surprised. We want it all to be organic, to be a natural reaction to it. So
right. We want to know enough to know that, is this the kind of game that we're going to like or going to hate? But also, we don't want to know too much because...
So it kind of makes it so you kind of can't always know that.
Right.
So
I did want to also point out, for people that are joining us and that enjoyed watching us for Stardew Valley, we're not done with Stardew Valley.
Nope.
Very likely we will go back to Stardew Valley because there is an awful lot to that game that we still have to do. We've got so many golden walnuts to still collect. We've got a lot to that game has been added. We're not finished with it, but for Fox and I, we needed a little bit of variety, so we're going to try out a different game for a few sessions. We may be bouncing between games or whatnot, but yeah, stick with us and we appreciate it.
So Clockwork, thank you for the Hydration Nation. I'll go ahead and redeem that.
Yes, thank you very much. Get a drink of water. If you're watching us and you haven't had a drink of water recently, please do so as well.
Okay. But that said, yeah, I am wearing... I was upset because I saw Alan Wake and I saw a guy in a suit, just a guy in a suit coat, and I was like, okay, I will dress like him because he's not wearing a hat. And so I ran over, I grabbed a button-down shirt, I grabbed a tie, and then I grabbed a suit coat, and then I looked at what Alan Wake looks like, and as you will see when we get in here, he is not wearing a tie. He's not even wearing a button-down shirt. He's actually wearing a hoodie, and then over top of the hoodie, he appears to be wearing a suit coat, and over top of that suit coat, he appears to be wearing a pea coat, which...
So he is very, very cold.
Well, you'd think somebody who was very, very cold would be wearing a damn hat. Now, we've got...
Right?
I don't know where it is. I'm assuming it's New England. We've got lighthouses here. He's dressed very warm. There's a lot of water. Again, I'm assuming it's like Maine or something like that. I do have actually a pea coat, but I'm not going to be wearing it because I'm already overheating with what I'm wearing right now.
Right.
But I was like, okay, whatever. I'm dressed like this. It's fine. We're going to do this. And it worked out perfectly because now I look like a train conductor. So we're all set for the hype train that started right away.
For tonight, also, Alan Wake is technically a one-player game. So Fox is going to be on the controls. I am along for the ride.
Well, we also, it's because it's on PC, it is a console-based game, I believe.
It was originally on console, it was ported to PC, but it was originally on Xbox and it was ported to Steam, and I've told Fox, see, I am the dirty console peasant of our couple. Fox is PC master race, but I still like console games. So we looked at this game and I told Fox, why yes, I do have a wireless 360 console controller you can use for this game. Anyway, point is, only one of us is going to be controlling the game at the time. We're both going to be watching and commenting. So if you see me looking over a lot, it's because I'm looking over at Fox's screen.
Except, as I've pointed out to Mandy already, more than one of us can control the game at a time, because I can have the keyboard mouse and she can have the the joystick.
Really?
So, I mean, yeah, I'm holding the joystick. As you can see, the menu is moving. I'm now moving the mouse. The menu is moving.
Oh, you
That's
just
what I was,
okay. Yeah.
The point
if
I was
you-
making was, we can like
if
at
we,
any
if we
point
wanted to
in
pass
time,
off, if we wanted to pass off control, we could. Okay,
right?
that's fine.
And that's kind of what we planned on doing, because rather than trying to find, we were trying to limit ourselves strictly to co-op games, and I was like, you know, why don't we just both play a game at
There's
the
a
same
lot
time?
of
It's a
fun
single
that-
player game. Hey, Malji.
Hi, Melgy.
Yep, new game. We're trying something new, and I'm going to just stick with this one as much as I can. This game is almost a decade old, and I kept seeing it in my Steam game list. I probably bought it on a sale at some point, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the damn game. We're gonna get through it. I want a good story, and I felt like we were running out of stuff to do in Stardew Valley, so I figured that was what we should be pushing for. Let's try something a little fun, a little different. It was between this and a bunch of other ones, and we will certainly be switching over to the other ones as well after we get through Alan Wake. If not, pausing at Alan Wake at some point and maybe going back to Stardew Valley. It's up in the air. It's all about how we feel like going through and doing it.
It's basically, you know, we're here to be entertaining and to spend time with you guys that are watching us play. And basically, we're gonna play whatever's fun for us to play. Because if we're playing a game that we enjoy, then we want to engage about that game with you guys. So we're basically going to be going for whatever is the most fun. Right now, we're sort of going for that whole... I do remember talking to Fox about this, where it was like we were pushing for co-op games. And I said, you know, there is some fun in playing a single-player game together. Because two people can definitely talk about and discuss how to play a game, even if only one person is doing the input.
Yeah, we're in a Mystery Science Theater 3000 this. And
Little
good
bit.
point, Clockwork. I completely forgot about that. I did see something about that when I was Googling it. This, as Clockwork just pointed out, they lost music rights to the soundtrack for a while, and so the game was free, available for free on
my.
Steam. So that's probably where I wound up getting it. Hey, Mossflower Bell. Yeah, it does look spooky. I'm not sure what kind of atmosphere we're going to get into this.
I was going to say,
but-
we're very... I don't know anything about this game.
Hey, Mad the Sane. Yes, we are awake. We're about to be woke.
Hi, welcome. Yes, we had a hype train earlier, so Fox has his conductor hat. Handed me the engineer hat, which the green screen isn't totally cooperating with, but that's fine. Anyway, Alan Wake. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I told Fox, what am I supposed to wear? He was like, I don't know. And I went, all right. I just put on a solid color shirt and let's go.
And that works. And that said, in the beginning, there is an opening cutscene, so we will fade all of our camera and overlays out of the way so that everybody gets the full cinematic experience, and we will move from that. I don't know if that is going to kill our microphones, now that I think about it. That may do so.
Hey, we're trying.
Hey, Robin. Just in time. All right, everybody, let's switch this over to the overlay mode and get to gaming. No, it looks like, yeah, audio's still working. Okay, perfect.
Oh.
No, we're not going to do easy. We're not going to do Nightmare, though.
Okay,
I
see,
think-
I'm an easy mode gamer,
Uh,
but...
You think... See, I don't know if it's one of those ones that you can change the difficulty later on the fly. Do you want to Google that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So while we'll wait just a second while Mandy Googles to see if we can change this later while we're in the middle of the game, or just how hard Alan Wake really is to begin with, because I do want some kind of a challenge. I don't want it to be so easy that it's boring, but what says the Google, Mandy?
It's the quick Google responses. You have to start all over if you change the difficulty.
Okay, so how easy was easy versus
I
hard?
didn't. I don't know.
You know what? If it becomes too much of a problem, we will
Yeah.
restart.
Let's go with normal. If it becomes a problem, that's just evidence we need it.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Dude, hitchhikers don't stand in the middle of the road.
Very bold ones do in
He was
movies.
dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Okay, so that's interesting. We're starting this premise with the explanation that right from the get-go, this is a dream.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1,
I
Nightmare.
was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Look
Oh,
up to the
goodness.
light.
I'm also like, okay, so
Right. Reverse your controls for looking up and down. I don't know. I barely got to move, so I'm not really even sure that...
do you want yoke or regular
No.
controls?
There, that's fine. See, now look at what this guy's wearing. This is what I was talking about earlier. He's wearing, there you can see at the very base layer, he's got a black hoodie on. And on top of that, there is a green, it looks like a green suit coat. And then over top of the green suit coat is this tweed, this other tweed suit coat, like a pea coat or something like that. This guy has got layers upon layers on. You'd think somebody was trying to dress that warmly would, you know, you'd think he would put on a hat or something. All right, so we've barely started the game and we've already killed somebody.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay, so we know from the start of the game, we are playing as Alan Wake, a writer. Okay, so we are probably at least some level of pretentious right off.
Yeah, you can kind of tell right from the what the hell.
To be fair, I say this as an artist who totally admits that in the right situation, I am some level of
I
pretentious
had to go
as
to
well.
the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Yeah, it does look like a field jacket. But I mean, yeah, I guess I'd have to see it in the light.
Honestly, it looks like a jacket with a lining that has a hood on it.
Maybe. I'm gonna examine
'Cause
this so
you
he's
see
gonna
a
start
lot of-
talking when you...
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
What's with all the... I mean, obviously he's a writer and I'm guessing all of his stuff came up. Why can't I interact with said books?
It's just
What the hell?
a ton of books and whoa.
And the
I
wall...
was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Okay, so right from the... All right, I like that. I like this. This is good. This isn't
Things are
like it's not trying to explain itself too much. It's going with... This is very clearly a dream. You are in a dream. Man, you want to try taking it for... take the wheel. I want to make sure that that still works
Scoot
while I'm
over
still
real quick.
doing this over here. Okay, so yeah. So Mandy can be playing and using the joystick while I'm doing this. And what did you hit? Oh, right. And is everything else coming through okay for all of the viewers? The lighting isn't too dark. It looks kind of dark, but then again, the game is kind of dark too.
I was gonna say,
But
it's a
I
very dark
guess
game.
That's what happens when you enter a nightmare.
One random blue fox just subscribed with a tier 3 subscription. Vixie
Thank
hype
you
6
so much
months,
for
Vixie
the
hype
subscription,
underscore
Random
HF.
Blue Fox.
Thank you very much for your resubscription, resubbing for 6 months.
Appreciate it. Brighttail says Mandy is a bit gray or dark. I don't know if that's due to the game or due to anything else or due to the fact that we are still running on Fox upgraded his web camera or his camera. We have basically he bought one camera to make sure that it would work before he bought two for us. That one is working fantastically, and we're waiting on my higher def webcam. So I'm on a lower resolution camera. I'm gonna look a little bit more washed out and a little lower resolution to you guys.
I was hoping that I could get it primed because I waited until the 920C or the C920 cameras came down in price to a reasonable amount, and then I ordered one. And when I got it, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I will go ahead and get another one. And when I went to get it,
What is that?
I'm
Okay,
assuming that's the lighthouse. When I went to order it, it was still the same price, but it was out of stock. Like as soon as it went down in price, everybody bought it. So yes, I can get it, and yes, it's coming. But instead of getting here this Monday, i.e. today, it won't be here until next Monday, because that's when it'll be like in stock in a week, and then they'll prime it to me. And I was like, okay, well, I guess
so
that's what
for this
we're doing.
week, you guys are just going to actually. It's not a bad way to compare and contrast. Fox has upgraded his webcam with the money that, honestly, the money came entirely from y'all's generous donations. Thank you so much for subscribing and for cheering and continuing to follow us. Awesome. And I will catch up in quality next week.
And
I also just talked over a subtitle,
yeah,
sorry.
you did. So you're actually probably going to have to use the splitter on this one because it is in real time, and the story does matter. So
all right, for tonight, I will talk much less and pay more attention.
I mean,
If I keep looking over, I'm looking over at Fox's screen to watch his.
Eldar Shadow 86 cheered X500.
healing himself back up. Wait, no. Oh, yes, he was healing himself back up. I didn't even notice. All of those new subscribes really knocked down the stream boss. Yes, he was hanging on at about 300 points there. He brought himself back up another 500 points with the cheers. Thank you very much, Elder Shadow.
Thank you so much, Elder Shadow. We really appreciate it.
But in addition to the, oh god, there's collectible thermoses. Oh good. They serve no other purpose other than to just grab stuff. I wonder if I can
Collectible thermoses. Does that one have the Ninja Turtles on it? Like, is it a Ninja Turtle thermos that came with a Ninja Turtle lunchbox?
No, it was pretty basic, pretty plain.
Aww.
All right, who just wants to jump off? See if I can't just jump right off this bridge and okay, yeah, you can. Thank you all for playing Alan Wake. The end. He just walks right off the ledge. There's nothing there. Okay, that's fine. What about over here? Can I get eaten by a wolf if I run over here? Let's just wow. Okay, yeah, that is just. This is very lucid dreaming. Just yep, you can just jump right off of there. I can just run over here. All right.
Okay.
But in addition to getting another nicer camera for Mandy, I'd also like to try to get, we're probably going to get some like used GoPro cameras off of eBay or something similar like that with a capture card. And I want to get one that I could mount overhead so that even if we're doing stuff like this, we're playing a game or something, Mandy could also be doodling, doing comics or something like that to have an additional camera set up that
just,
we could have
doodling on the
screen.
side of the page and.
Yeah, having additional cameras
collapsed. I'd have to find another way
with
to the lighthouse.
with different angles, the ability to switch between them, and having different capabilities will only better the stream. It'll only make it better for everybody watching.
And we're looking into things like games like this where you could be watching. What? Who's missing?
It looks like a raccoon is missing.
Poor baby.
I was actually looking at from the best-selling author Alan Wake, The Sudden Stop, an Alex Casey thriller.
Okay, but where's the raccoon?
Apparently, he's missing.
I'm sure his family is so worried. Oh no!
That's the raccoon's from a different game. That's Backbone. That might be a different game we will play. What?
Oh!
Dude, what? What?
You
Whoa.
don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
You're an ex-murderer,
You're
apparently.
God. You think you
Whoa.
can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Run.
You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
What?
I feel like some of the developers' own insecurities were
Yeah?
into this writing. Just saying.
Okay. So this is a dream. It's also a dream that, and the author is self-inserting.
Well, it's his own dream. Of course, he's a self-insert in his own dream.
I
I
don't
just
know.
don't know if
I-
there's these insecurities or if he actually had a terrible, like, it's one of those, the whole writer-editor thing, it's really difficult to say who has the power there because it matters.
Wait, do you have your phone?
Not on. Bugger.
I
Oh.
want that QR code.
Hang on. Fox,
So somebody.
zoom in.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Somebody please screenshot this and grab that QR code for us. Because I can
Some-
grab it. Just hold still.
Just
That's
screenshot
enough.
it.
Alright, I have it. I'm gonna run and grab my phone and see if I can grab it.
Okay. That way I
If somebody can
keep
grab it
going
before
on.
us, tell us what that QR code
It's a
is.
Facebook page.
Facebook page for who or what? Thank you, Tenchi. This better not be a Rickroll. Honestly, I would just have nothing but respect if it was a
Space
Rickroll
to jump.
because nice.
Like, it's hard to take this.
You missed your deadline.
It's hard to take this. Oh, I can dodge enemy attack. Oh, damn. I missed my deadline. Woo!
Hard to take this seriously because it's such a
Let me out. Let me out.
heavy-handed,
Let me out.
such a heavy-handed allegory right now. Oh no, I have deadlines and an editor.
Come on, attack me, I guess, so I can dodge.
So does every writer everywhere. So
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
You think?
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
goodbye.
God dang it, Bobby!
Look,
I guess we're running.
you can actually run, which is a step ahead of most of my nightmares, where I can't run at all.
I mean, I guess, I mean, you don't really have any choice but to play along with this. So it's like, oh no, I'm running away from, like, he isn't even chasing me. What am I running from? Am I running from a tornado?
Apparently, the QR code
True.
was for the 10th anniversary page of the Alan Wake series on Facebook. I said, nice self-promo there.
Oh no, the bridge is gone. Whatever shall we do now? Okay, Clay, I'll get into the house.
Okie dokie.
Oh no, Clay's gonna get killed.
Iridium saying, personally, I love my characters and creations, so I doubt they'd want to kill me. I mean, that's one approach to creating characters. The other approach is, like, you want to create...
Can you not talk over the cutscene? Apparently the ex-murderer is bulletproof.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
But fortunately, this wooden door stops the man with the axe. What the hell? How about I just turn that off? Well, okay.
Who's talking? I don't like this.
I assume it is the ex-murderer, my character. I was trapped. There was no... What the...
It was a death trap. I had to get out.
Okay.
Hi, everyone who joined us for a chill stream.
Yeah?
Sorry,
What is the,
we didn't expect this was gonna go horror so fast,
Ow.
but
Oh, am I dying? The hell?
Follow the light.
Follow the light.
don't follow the light.
Okay. Up.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe.
That's how you die.
Meh. Or that's how you wake up. Go into the safe haven. Stay into the safe haven into... I was wondering what that little red bar was up in the top left-hand corner.
Well done.
Well
I
done.
have something important to tell you.
Are you an angel?
This, for you did not know that beyond
Clockwork
the lake you
Coyote.
called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
Not really.
Follow my light.
Okay. The new Stardew Valley mod is pretty cool.
That's what I was trying to comment on.
Oh.
Forgetting I'm on a delay.
Yeah.
My bad.
You need to hook up with your
You coming, it will wake up. There's no
headset.
time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Angel Allegory.
There's no time.
Hey, Fox.
Yeah.
Can you wait 30 seconds for me to unhook my thing and hook it over there?
You must
do it
follow
right
me
now.
now.
Apparently I must follow him now, Mandy. There is no time.
Been taken over by
What is this?
dark presence. You
Oh.
can't hurt him now. The darkness protects
Oh wait,
him
no,
from
I
all
can't. Never mind.
harm.
Just keep going.
Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Oh, okay. Thank you
Turn your
for the holy light.
toward him and burn the darkness away.
Rawr! Boost the light! Rawr! Behold my halogen! Is this actually doing anything? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me...
Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Pick up the revolver. Okay.
Now you'll die.
Like I says, pull button to fire.
Did you die already?
Pull the trigger to fire. You don't pull, you squeeze.
Tap hard, reload faster.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all.
Thank you, holy angel.
Back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I mean, that's a pretty good way to sort of just hang a lantern on the fact that, you know, you just kind of have to accept that this is what's going on because it's a dream. That's exactly how dreams work.
True, true. Oh, checking up on chat. Iolos 507. I think that's a
Afternoon.
familiar name.
I've seen it name before.
I have to. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again.
Oh, crap.
We were looking for a fairly chill game for tonight.
Yeah, this was not it.
Yeah, we were not.
Ah!
We did not realize how unchill.
Oh, God, there's several of them. Well, you know what? Haha. Whoops. LOL. I don't know.
And
I
you've
think I
got a
was supposed to be
6-shooter.
Yes, but they're protected by the darkness. I think we're just getting to the lighthouse. I'm out of...
Just like
Why are there so many of you guys?
Right?
Rah, 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 rah. Here, how do I just run by you?
It seems like you're just trying, like you're not trying to defeat them, just get by them.
Yeah. I don't want to die. Yes, for those of you who are just joining us, I don't know what's going on either. Ow! That hurt. Rude! I mean, I didn't want to know what was going on before I came into the game, and I sure as hell don't know now. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Run? Do I have a stamina bar? We don't know a ton. We don't know anything about what's going on. Is he even chasing me? No, I've just got I've got a weird tornado chasing me. The darkness tornado is chasing me.
From everything we've seen, this is still like a weird dream that he's having. So the fact that you're
Nightmare,
able to run at all shocks me, because usually in my nightmares, I can't run at all. My feet are made of lead.
I thought he said it was a revolver. That doesn't look like a revolver.
He did say it was a revolver. What is he carrying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very chill game for the day. Now what? Nobody's here. We don't want any. No thanks. Now what? No spooky ghosts.
He's here.
The lady from the ring.
Wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Honestly, she is way too flirty. I don't trust her.
Well, we'd always just aim a flashlight at her and see if she cowers in fear.
Yeah, maybe it's just bad writing, but it's just like, oh, hey, baby. Cheer up, handsome. I'm like, you want something. What's going on? Anyway.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
It doesn't seem very bright.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, maybe through the fog, but not there.
Checkpoint reached.
Also, please excuse me. I'm going to duck away for like 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
Hey, my ride's fixed.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest?
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
Mandy, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr.
Well,
Wake.
you know.
A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope
Can I go
this
to the plane?
isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet.
Why is
Not
it
a hard man to
shaking?
track down if you change your mind, though.
I'm not doing
I
that, by the
hope
way.
you two have
Like,
a lovely holiday.
all right, can I stop wiggling? Nope, that's just a limitation of the engine. Okay, that's fine. Did I pose? I guess I posed for a picture. Okay, so that was just, you know, the prologue, the intro, the nightmare, to give you an idea of how at least some mechanics of this game are going to play out. Oh, that was me bumping into the chain. Yeah, I
Very
posed.
nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
What was his name? Pat Maine?
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
What was her name? So we got Pat, we got Barry, we got Al,
Alan,
And-
we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
and I just posed for her. It said pose for a picture for her, and I can't even remember her name. Who's this guy? Well, it says get back to the car, not
Come
get back to
on,
this guy.
Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Is the link in our car? Because I could have sworn this was our car. But I can't go back to the car. Going back to the car doesn't do anything. Maybe this is our car? Leave ferry. Okay, that is our car. I don't know why we were driving the other car in the dream.
Diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Microsoft Sync built into the dash. Nice product placement.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Why did I come here for vacation?
I've forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books.
Okay, now I have...
got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Oh, wait.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
So is he from here? Or did he just happen to walk into
don't blame me when you
a diner where somebody that works there really loves his stuff?
Here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Like, I have questions at this point. We went on a vacation. I don't know why we
Mr.
went on a vacation.
I can't believe it. I'm having a
Maybe,
conversation
like,
with Alan Wake.
Like...
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you?
Is it like the J.K. Rowling effect?
If you want. I get off work at 6.
I don't.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that
As
in
soon
mind.
as you, like, he hit it
Right.
big,
So much for quiet
multinationally, and suddenly everybody knows his name.
Right, but I mean, if you were going to go on a vacation somewhere, maybe he's doing a book signing tour, Mossflower says? Maybe?
That would make sense. If you were doing a book signing, you would go to places where you were known because people would know who you were.
But he's not going to go on vacation for the book signing tour. 'Cause he
No,
specifically said that.
vacation is not the same as book signing, but it depends on what his day job is because...
Do me a favor, Sonny.
Are you
I
winning,
could
son?
really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
Nope,
I'd
not the
do
thermos.
it myself,
Good point.
but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you
Alright.
serious? Coconut again? You disgust me.
You
Call
disgust
yourself
me.
a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Whatever.
Don't care enough.
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
I'm just going to steal this thermos over here.
It does that.
Think
Get
I won't
stuck.
murder
Now,
you in
you
your
need
sleep.
to give it a good solid whack.
I need to go find Carl Stuckey.
Don't go in there, young man.
Is that a brother
you can
thing?
hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
I don't even remember why I'm here to find Stuckey. Obviously, I'm getting a
Right?
key from him.
I was stuck on the whole, like, just because you're my brother, I mean, I won't kill you in my sleep. And I'm like, all right, now...
Hello?
Yep.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it.
Occupied.
Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Nobody normal holds a key like that.
Here, Daddy.
Here, Daddy! The next time I'm
What
handing
the
anybody
hell?
anything,
It's
I'm
a
gonna hold it
special
like
place. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. Where the hell did she even come from?
that. Actually, I kind of want to do
Got
it
lucky
now.
this time, young man. You can hurt
Like,
yourself
the next time I'm
in the
talking to somebody, I'm
dark.
like, Actually,
This
I'm
really ought to
stacking.
be fixed, and then I must.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
I keep glancing over to make sure the fox isn't up.
Splendid, splendid!
Hook up your headset.
Damn
or your
hard, yeah.
headphones.
It
My
swells
headphones
up
are on
like
a
balloon if I
Bluetooth
lift
connection.
anything
I'm not
heavier
talking about
than
those
a
ones.
spoon. Yeah, splendid,
Ah.
I'm
splendid.
talking about the
It's
ones I
been a
originally
long
set up
time
for this
coming.
situation.
Good to see you. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
There you go. Give me just a second, folks.
My bad. Excuse me.
I've only been trying to get her to do this since we set up this.
Silent. You are very pretty, but you are also very wrong. Be quiet. Here. It's right here in my hand.
I'm pretty sure this is where it is, right here. My hand.
Try it.
Hey, Rez. You just missed a nightmare
just a moment,
in a
please.
wonderful little town of Bright Falls, complete with creepy witch. So what I just got done giving Mandy was the splitter of our digital audio device. No, I need to talk, otherwise you won't be able to hear it.
I know.
And what it does, it's basically an external sound card that sits outside of our recording machine. And that way she has zero delay, so she will be able to hear the second something in the game starts making noise. Or if one of you
The
all...
Andersons, they're,
like that.
local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Okay. I'm sure that will become relevant later. Right now, I don't care. I'm just trying to get the hell out
Bye,
of here.
Mr. Wake.
Bye, Lady Penny. What was her name? Penny? Something like that? What's up, Alice?
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
I hope you brought batteries.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Wait, what? Then what the hell did I just
Diner
take?
was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Bad man here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Yeah, so we're not doing so great.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
That's nice.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia.
Right.
The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Wait, she's afraid of the dark? Like, deathly afraid of the dark? Okay.
All right.
Are
Can
you
y'all
sure
still
you read the
hear me?
directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong. This is so much better. It's wonderful. Our own private island.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet, honestly. Like, that's pretty cool. My father's like, nope.
It is pretty sweet. I've switched headsets and now I
Hear
think
it in real time, right?
yes, I'm hearing everything that Fox is hearing in real time versus hearing everything like y'all hear on the stream. So I'm not hearing the echo back and I'm like, wait, can y'all hear me still? Please.
Yes, they can hear you just fine.
Me? Thank you. I just wanted that little bit of affirmation. Yes, y'all can hear me. All right, cool. Thank you.
Right. I wonder if I bet you the game will just as easily let you, because with as often as checkpoints happen, it looks like it'll just let you like fall right into the water and screw up. Like if you want to die, you can die as many times as you want.
I mean, it's very King's Quest of it. There are opportunities to die all around you.
Bird Lake Cabin.
It's just, how recently did you save?
I guess I don't need a bag.
I also submit it would be... Oh. Who are you?
That's Alice. She drove us here.
Oh, sorry. I stepped away. Oh, shoot.
I thought she was the one that was so worried about getting into the... Ooh, can I ring the...
Oh, it's a wind chime. I like wind chimes.
Let's take a look inside.
Nice.
Open the lock. Oh, I have to hit the... Okay. Wait, do I have to do something else now? Oh, you have to physically push...
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Are we actually married? I thought that was...
I was gonna say, why does she keep calling you honey?
Examine.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
Fox, why is she calling you honey?
I don't know. Remember, I'm going into this blind. Where's the circuit breaker? Probably under the stairs.
In the basement, usually, is where it is.
Yeah, it's probably outside then. It's out here. Let's just do a quick sweep of the... Oh. Yep, there's an auxiliary structure.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Yeah, I see it, Alice. I'm on it. She said Alan was her husband back in the ferry. I thought she said on the ferry that they were going to pretend to be married on the ferry. I don't know. I mean, so much of this game prefaced, like, it started off with, like, a nightmare to begin with. So, is this the door?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Well, okay then. How much gasoline do we have? I guess plenty of barrels.
I was typing and updating a couple of newcomers on what we were doing.
What? Oh. Neat. Let there be light.
You know, honestly, like,
that's cool, okay.
Pulling the cord on a gas engine as a timing puzzle probably is one of the best translations I've ever seen.
I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
How much fuel do we have?
I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Like, I never had to do it very much as a kid, but just, yeah. Oh.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're married.
I thought we could be happy here. Had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
All right, give me a second to switch over the transitions on these. Transition override, make a fade. There we go. And so we can see a little better.
Sorry, I was pointing out you were starting up something with a gas motor by like a timing puzzle of pulling it.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Yep.
The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
And as you can see from that just there, the audio is working in real time now.
Yeah, that's why I have to know how to stop so I don't talk over the subtitles. But I saw a couple people commenting on it in chat, and I did want to say, like, that was oddly realistic because, like, I've never personally had to start a lawnmower or a tractor or anything with a gas engine because I was the girl child and therefore I didn't have to learn that. But I was around enough of my cousins and uncles and what have you. Basically, like, just, yeah, I was just reminded of watching or being around when back in the day you start the tractor or you start the lawnmower and you had to just pull that ripcord, and it almost seemed like a timing puzzle of you have to pull that ripcord and then pull it again at the right time to get it to catch and the engine to actually start up. So I'm like, that's one of the better, more
Alice?
realistic timing
Honey?
puzzles that I've seen. Anyway, I was just trying to pay the game a compliment there.
Can we acknowledge the fact too here that these two people are they're a married couple of Als?
Of what?
Als. Alan and Alice.
Oh, okay.
They're both Al.
Al and Al? Fair enough.
Turn on. Looks like it's already on.
The Deer
Are
Fest
they-
guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on.
No.
Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was.
No.
It was Alan
That's
Wake.
what-
He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM.
This is why you.
Great. So much for keeping a low
That's why you screen your calls. Where the hell did Alice go? Oh, look, another thermos. Yoink. Where am I putting all of these?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
First, I want to do in these
Wait,
doors.
are they actually a married couple, or did
I think they are.
But
Like at
you,
this
okay, you think that is actually your wife in the game? Okay, cool.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that.
Oh,
That's not. Alan? Alan?
What? Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Oh no, honey.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
This went from 0 to 60 really
Oh
fast.
no.
Holy sh!
Alice,
I thought she was just trying to help.
Ah!
Oh, get her.
Why can't I run? Oh, because he's trying to dodge or something. God, this does feel very Max Payne again.
Yeah, sorry, this is not very chill, guys.
Right, so you just...
no!
Wait, what?
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Am I in a car now?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
No.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Oh no.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
I think everybody is confused, is she? What the heck? Like... Okay, nothing has really made a whole lot of sense since we've got here, and then he overreacted.
I was gonna say, the reaction to his wife
Among
giving
Alice's
him
things was a book,
a
The
typewriter
Creator's
like
Dilemma,
that was just...
by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Where even are we now? This is yeah, exactly, Harper. This is getting really weird, but I mean, it's certainly not boring. All right, where the hell even is the cabin? Wait, is that the gas station?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Okay. That's good.
Do I have a... Nope. Okay, I don't have a flashlight or something. Oh.
Damn. You get us there, Oh, no! Well.
Well, that's what insurance is for. You know, it was totaled before anyway. That's fine.
All right, I'm going to catch up with chat while you get us where we need to go.
Yeah, where the hell is the house?
We are asking for... So, guys,
No
we went
spoilers.
into this basically blind. Please no spoilers outright. Hints are always welcome, but please no outright spoilers. But, yeah, we know this is an old game, but neither of us have ever played it before. Fox has the controls right now, and we're just kind of both going through and commenting on it. But I'm gonna go check on chat here.
$15,000 down the drain? I think that was a Lincoln. I got a feeling that was a bit more than that. I thought that was a Lincoln anyway. I mean, it had like a Microsoft Sync luxury dash something in the... Oh, the angel's back. The angel from my dream.
Sorry, I do have to comment here. Fox, stop. Damn it!
Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Oh, great.
So you're Stephen King. You just churn them out every year. Got it.
Yeah, that's what it was. MKZ. That was what I was saying. I was like, I know that car.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stephen King. It's basically what it sounds like. I was laughing at
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Are you sure? Oh, goodness.
Okay, so we're heading for the gas station.
Right. It's also the people, like, I love the split, almost, between people I'm sure who played this game and some of the people in our comments who were looking at the wife's gift to him was a typewriter. And some of them going, like, well, he's going insane. The other one's going, oh my fucking god, a typewriter?
Oh, crap.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Basically, antique and or still functioning antique typewriters are super expensive, super sought after. Like, people who are in the writer/artist community know that if you gave somebody an antique typewriter, holy shit, that's an amazing present. I just like
the
that.
lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
I appreciated that discrepancy, that enough of our viewers appreciated how good that gift was.
Top lines for an ambush.
Sorry, Fox, what?
From chat. Free DM saying, I've been in an accident. It's one of my top lines for an ambush.
Fair enough. Sorry, I was still stuck a couple of minutes ago in the chat and was not paying attention to what was going on now, so I'm an excellent victim for what's going on now. I will shut up and catch on.
Hello? Anybody here?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Apparently, we think. We're not really sure how, since I have no idea how the hell my Lincoln wound up from on top, or on an island. Wait, it wasn't even on the island. Where the hell did he go? Because he jumped off, he ran into the island, jumped into the water and then somehow wound up in his car, which was then back off of the island, up a mountain that he then drove off of. None of this makes sense. Like, none of that is clear. That is one...
I was focused more on you going over that chain link fence. Help me, I've been in an accident. I'm like, you're over the...
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Are we dreaming again?
Possibly? Hi. No, thank you.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Wait, is this him? No? No? Are you okay? And she's like, fuck, yeah. I noticed that I keep saying, and I like that. I like the writing in this game because it's realistic. It makes sense. He is saying exactly what I would be saying. Like, the only time I have ever seen this was like Star Fox Adventures when, you know, he was going, Star Fox was just spitting out exactly what you would expect from, you know, in a reasonable situation.
Carl, get in the house.
Premium cabins. Okay there, Carl.
Where's Carl? He's not in the house.
Nope, he's in the premium cabin.
Oh no.
Where the hell? Find help. Can I climb up on... Maybe I can vault? Can I vault on top of stuff?
Can you... Don't know.
I mean, based on what I saw earlier, dodging...
People saying, oh, that was Fox, not the game. Yeah, Fox does have a very good, like, creepy voice.
Oh, mention it, page.
I'm also like, okay, I just... Yeah, he's... Oh no!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so he's...
No!
There he is!
What? Okay.
So you're right. And just...
Balls.
Yeah, okay. The deposit. You can keep the deposit, pal.
Just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out!
No, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
I think he just did, pal. Oh, now we have a revolver. See, the earlier gun was not a revolver. Nice product placement there, Energizer. Here's Stucky! What's this? Ooh, batteries. Don't mind if I do. Pick up more batteries. 6 batteries. Can I get a helmet? I mean, a helmet seems like a good idea.
Yes, chat. One person was like, suddenly I want a heartbeat monitor on Mandy. Okay, no, you don't want that because just, yeah, I do.
Stay.
Trying. Walking. It's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down at the same time.
This is great voice acting.
This is really good voice acting.
This is really good voice acting. It's like it switches between like Bane and the Joker and Batman, like Christian Bale style.
Right? Clockwork Coyote says, tonight's drinking game. When something shocks Mandy, take a shot. No. That is not tonight's drinking game, because...
Hello? Hello?
Well, it's not gonna help.
I don't support alcohol poisoning.
Oh, that's...
What is... No,
that's
no.
not... Okay, time to leave, time to leave,
Get out,
time
get
to
out!
leave, time to leave, time to leave, time to leave! Get out, get out, get out, get out! There's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to go! He's taking the house!
Well?
Okay. I mean...
That's yours, okay.
That happened.
Okay, bye. Alright.
So that happened. That's a thing that happened and we all saw it happen. Alright. it's weird that it's hard
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Sir, you need to buy that before you take it. Checkpoint reached. All right, moving. Oh, that's nice. I didn't think that was an automatic door. I don't think it is. Oh, there he is. Bad guy.
More of them.
No, there's plenty of them. Oh, pick up revolver ammo. Ah! Ow! Stop that.
Oh, no.
No, no, no. That's... Can I get over here? Ow, nope.
That's almost part of the problem with the games like this. Is as soon as you can see your enemy,
yeah, it's not as...
it becomes less creepy.
Oh! It's... Ow. Would you stop that? What's this? Yeah. Fine, I shoot you both.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range.
Really?
And now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. Ooh. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
I'd never killed anything.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
That's not hand-painted graffiti. That's like so weird.
Right? It almost feels like he's saying like, oh, I never killed anybody, but I just knew how to. Okay, but...
No, I don't think he was saying that. Alright, so I still have to reach the gas station.
Felt like a little bit of a cover to me, because I'm like...
I think he was just saying that where I thought he was going with it immediately was, I've never shot... If you have never shot a gun outside of a shooting range, then you will never have experienced firing a firearm, especially multiple times, without having ear protection in, which is a big difference.
It is. My point was, he sounded like, I've never had experience outside of a shooting range, but I guess, Fox, you have. We've never shot anybody...
Ever.
Living, right, but we have had experience in a shooting range, which trains you to shoot either for specific targets or what have you, and he was doing great with that. So he was like, oh, I've never had any experience ever, but I just, you know, capped these 4 zombies. That was what didn't connect to me, is all.
What the hell did that do? See, this chainsaw looks like it would have been far more useful.
Training can never
the Dark
replace...
was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Yeah. You had no other leads.
Oh, that was why I couldn't get over the fence because it was electrified and I couldn't... That was how you stopped the electrification. Honestly, with the way that they were... I was getting waves upon waves of these bad guys. Last time, I just assumed that it was going to be another one of those... There was no point in running around... Or no point in trying to shoot them all. You were just going to wind up wasting ammunition. I thought you just had to keep dodging them and kept moving. Go see, it's rabbit season! Well, sir, then you must be bugs. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Get up! I want to shoot you again! How's that feel? I'm not even sure what the hell just happened. Is he dead? Did he just disappear? Okay. What's this thing? Open. Pick up revolver ammo. Don't mind if I do. Pick up some batteries. How many batteries can I have? Lots. He threw something at me. Oh. Well, that wasn't very nice. It's rabbit season. What's over here? A demon thing that's gonna hop out of the... Oh, the manuscript page. Oh, he threw his axe. I did not... I didn't see that fly by at all. And it seemed to explode. But then again, everything seems to explode in here for some reason. What about this? Is that gonna explode? Can I activate this? Does this open up some other area that will allow me to continue my advance to the gas station? No, it doesn't. I just have to not get electrified as I walk by that. And then, I guess off down here. Let's see, when we take bets on how many guys are going to pop out of the woodwork as soon as I hop down here. Whoa, okay. It's the Blair Witch, apparently.
What the hell was that?
It was the Blair Witch. I'm going to go with Blair Witch anyway. Okay. So just wander through the woods here. Shouldn't be that hard to get over to the gas station, right? Didn't look like it was that far away.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Well, forget everything I just said about getting to the gas station. So far, so good. A lot of the same stuff that, you know, I would do running around in the woods by my house where I grew up. So far, so good. I mean, we didn't have any shadowy axe murderers hopping out that I had to.
I mean, no, but...
Is that it? I see lights. Reach the gas station. Okay. Wander across this. Look for any thermoses. So, wait, no.
For any, like... What I
Hey,
love
manuscript.
is when games like this have those, like, logs lying across. It's like, oh, do you trust this? Can you run across this and run it? I'm like, I don't know because I don't know how your game works. But in the real world, I would look at...
I'm gonna kick it.
Right, in the real world, I ran through so many woods and so many just backwoods with cricks and whatnot.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Yeah, I really enjoy their their foie gras that they have once a week.
Y'all didn't have Shadow Demon Axe Murderers? They were up with 5. I had to
That's
run away
where
from
I go
them
when I want
uphill
something
both
special.
ways.
I mean, just yes. I also know that place where they make a couple of extra dishes on Thursday nights because they know I will want that. Maybe.
Okay, that was
Possibly.
pretty straightforward. So who thinks Mandy should take over driving right now? Because she's just going to freak out when she sees stuff like, whoa! Ow! Stop that. You stop that too. Can I just dodge you guys? You guys suck. No. No. Ow. Ow. Stop that. Fine. I will shoot you.
Get it, get it, get it, get it!
Reload really fast. Hold on, I'm not done shooting you. It's a good thing you don't need medical supplies.
I was gonna say, like, part of the reason I just, yeah, I startle easier than Fox does.
Oh, the battery. You don't even need to use your batteries. It just automatically goes through. And what did you just do?
In case you decided that I have to,
Oh,
I
that's what
turned
that noise
on
was.
the wireless controller.
Constitutional carry state. You know what? Maybe it is. I was thinking Maine. We might be in Vermont. In which case, you
Is
know.
Mandy okay? Robin, thank you for asking. I am okay. I tell people just this openly. If we're gonna play any kind of scary game, yeah, I'm okay.
I mean, I'm still waiting for the game.
If
to
the
be scary,
game
but-
is like too scary or too much for me, I won't do it. But part of the fun for me is I'm the kind of
The
person.
staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
I want to be scared a little bit. If I'm playing a scary game, I want a little bit of scary to it. Like, I'm the kind of person, I love roller coasters. I love haunted houses. Yes, I want there to be that line of, like, not it being terrible, but yes, I'm okay. And if I'm uncomfortable with anything, I will not
There was
do
no
it on
power.
stream, but...
There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Well, I imagine it would follow the power line.
Also find an awful lot of, like, to me, there's an awful lot of fun in playing it up. Where if Fox is like, okay, Mandy, you take over, there is fun to me in playing it up as the, something is scary here. Something could be scary. And just getting into it. getting emotionally invested and into it to me is really fun. So,
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Reach the top of what? Oh, just over there. To the light. Right. Everything's about getting to the light. But why then did I climb up here? When it looks like I could have just as easily walked all the way around here. Is there something up here that I am not seeing?
the only problem I'm having with Fox handing over the reins to me is that Fox is playing mouse and keyboard, and I would be taking over in controller, and
I don't see why that's a problem. Oh, hello.
Controller can't.
Hello,
look
all of you.
quickly. Oh gosh.
Whoa, that was not bad.
Get him! Get him! No, no, no!
Reload faster. Wow, they didn't kill any of them.
Nice shots. What the heck?
Oh,
Mandy.
give me a second. Come on, get over here. Thank you. Okay.
I saw so many headshots there. That
Yeah,
should have been.
That doesn't seem to count.
No.
But so now I'm understanding what the difficulty setting was. The difference between the easy, normal, and nightmare is just the amount of shots it's going to take to bring enemies down, and the amount of stuff that is laying around in the levels around here.
Hey, so Doc Cooley and I think a couple of others, if you are checking out for the night, thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
May you have a wonderful night. Wish us having a wonderful night.
Wish us luck. We did not intend for this to be as intense as it was, but thank you so much for your input and for joining us so far.
Wait, did that door just close behind me? No, 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 no. Okay, that's weird, but fine. Okay, we got power. Ooh! Right, now how do I switch weapons? Oh, okay, I can just use mouse button. That's right, we've got a shotgun now. I've got a shotgun now. How many rounds did it have? Oh, only 2. Okay, double barrel shotgun. I guess we can use that for, like, when something really bad happens. Guys, do I want to know what's going on?
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with, are we in a dream or what have you, so.
Reach the path above. Did he just sing that in the Pampers pull-up jingle? Yes, he did. I've got buckshot now. Okay, so that's over. This should be able to be turned on now, which means that can move. Move log lift. Oh. Oh, and I can just move it, like, with the arrow keys, maybe? Is it doing a thing? Oh, there we go. Got it. I was using the wrong keys. See, it showed all 4, but it's actually only 2. And I want to put it right there. Perfect. Now I can walk across it like a bridge, right? And now the ladder makes sense. Wait. No, hop back down. There was still ammo down here to pick up. I think. There's like an emergency. That was it. I hadn't used all of it. Poot. More revolver. It's so nice. I don't know where this place is, but it's so nice that they just have ammunition lying all over the place. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to jump there. Just not simply walk across. Alright, let's try that. Take 2. Oh. Whoa. There we go. All right. Now we're across. Now watch, I'm going to get all the way over here and realize there was a thermos down there that I was supposed to pick up or something. Nothing over here? No. Hey, is that more? Shotgun ammo. All right. Now, who's going to hop out and make me have to shine a flashlight at them?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
So you called the radio station?
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
So now I have shadowed dogs coming after me. Hellhounds, I'm sure. I'm guessing that's what that was. I was out walking my dog, and some guy was running around with a shotgun, shooting at figments of his imagination. Oh, hey, yellow. Don't mind if I do. Why, sure, I will wander over here towards the ultraviolet indicators to this cache over here. What's in here? Another flare gun. All right, and now I'm going to make sure it is not equipped, because I'm not really sure what the flare gun does. I'm guessing it's just like a free, you shoot that into the sky, all of the demon people are they lose their darkness protection, and I don't have to worry about using the flashlight anymore, and I can just, pick them off with the pistol, no problem.
Are there headshots in this game?
I mean, I certainly shot them in the head. It didn't really seem to do much. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Well, we're starting to make headway on the gas station. It's the most convoluted...
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state.
Oh God, where is he now?
Monster is the best with no contest. Monster dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Does a really good job of just babbling on crazy-like. Yeah, Fox is in a suit. Fox thought when he saw the Alan Wake cover art that he was wearing a suit. And I guess technically he kind of is wearing a suit, except he's wearing a suit with a hoodie.
What's funny is you're normally in a suit.
I normally am in a suit.
But yeah.
Like if I were to leave the house, not that we've been doing a lot of leaving the house.
Yeah, that's the funny part, is that we haven't been leaving the house for the past
Two
yeah.
years?
Not 2 years totally, but yeah, certainly, like, my job got on board with remote work before a lot of other jobs did, so yeah, probably about 1.5 years. Anyway.
Get away from me! Ha 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 ha! Jackass. Are you dead? Or are you disappeared? I think it was just scripted. I guess unless you'd screwed it up, and then he probably would have hacked you to death. But, you know, even if he had hit you, I think you automatically heal in the light, so that's fine. But, all right.
Honestly, we had no idea how to dress for this game. We looked vaguely at the fact that Alan Wake was a, like a third-person RPG game.
Oh, get away from me. Can you get in the light? Can you come here? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. No, you can't, can you?
And so Fox defaulted for, I'm gonna wear a suit. Which, to be fair, this was something I learned about Fox when I met him. Long before I married him. But just the idea of...
Ow! You dick.
When in doubt, wear a suit. Because if he's in a suit, and suddenly he's overdressed, alright, take off the jacket.
No.
Are you still overdressed? Cool, take off the tie. Are you still overdressed? Alright, untuck the shirt. If you're still overdressed, alright, unbutton the shirt and be wearing an undershirt below your dress shirt. But just like the layers of acceptable dress that you could go down to, I was like... Part of me hated it, because a lot of women's wear is not geared that way, which is why I abandoned a lot of women's wear and just went for slacks and or button-ups and jackets and ties that fit me.
Rude! Get out of here! Ah! What the hell? Okay, they're just gonna keep showing up, I guess.
Which is why Fox is in a suit, but totally prepared to destroy...
Go into the light. Run, Alan. Don't dodge. Run, Alan. I'm holding down the shift key. It's not working. Alright, there we go. What now?
But he looks so good doing it.
Alright, now I'm just wasting ammo. Because I think they're just going to keep respawning. So I'm just going to blitz past them. Alright, now he's running. Oh, which way? Safe haven. Oh, okay. Whoa, bad guys. Oh, no.
Is that what that said?
Yeah. Ow! Dick! See, now I can't run anymore. Why can't I run anymore?
Because you're hurt.
No! Did you guys
There's a
piss
lot of
off?
stuff behind you.
But I wasn't hit before. That was my point. Like, oh, I guess he's sprinting and he can only sprint for so far. So I assume that is the reason for why he can only run for so long. It's just such a short period of running. All right, going to the gas station.
Watching people talk about dressing and overdressing.
What is that an arrow? In which direction? Kind of hard to tell. Well,
in fairness, Fox and I also kind of, because my usual wardrobe is a lot more casual than Fox's. Fox's wardrobe basically, his closet looks like a cartoon character's. It's either black slacks and blue shirts, a few red shirts, or it's basketball shorts and Hawaiian shirts. There is no in between. He doesn't own a pair of jeans. I'm not exaggerating.
I have a pair of jeans somewhere.
Do you know where they are?
I think I could probably find them.
They are buried so deep. Anyway, he does not wear jeans.
No, not really.
I do. I'm usually a lot more casual.
What?
What the?
Touch salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal.
Okay, there.
He has been chosen. The Claw.
I'll get you, Gadget.
Anyway.
Okay, we going to a cutscene. Oh, I'm glad I was already sprinting.
Oh God.
No, why did you stop running?
Go, 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 go! You got this. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. No, don't look back.
Screw you guys. I have a flare gun. He didn't like that. Yeah, that worked. That done diddly them.
Get in. Close the door, close the door.
This light switch work? Man, he is not a sprinter. All right, hit the button.
He is not very smart. You are in like a temporary classroom that they taught health and PE in. You are not safe.
What else we got here? Shotgun, maybe? No. Oh. I did not want to turn that on.
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Okay, so Night Vale.
Quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute.
The Moorcock
Tonight,
Institute?
I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
Somebody at Remedy had to go through and record all of that to upload it onto the TV to be watched inside of this game. And I have no idea what bearing that has on what I'm about to go face when I leave this building.
Right? Like, that's an impressive amount of effort to put into this. Because, holy shit, that could be the end of a Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, time to push the button.
If nothing else, kudos to the developers and everybody involved in this game, because holy crap, that was really well done.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Very, very well done.
Okay, we're the spooky guys that's gonna come out and attack me. Wait, what? Lithium batteries? We got lithium batteries? Well, I'm just gonna keep going in the direction towards the gas station where it's gonna tell. I'm assuming I shouldn't walk under these.
And I think...
Bump. Oh, there he is.
Oops, there he is.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot.
Oh god, you got this. You're good.
Hold on, let me reload.
What?
I suck, flare gun. Mossflower, thanks for joining us.
Hi, Mossflower. Good to see you
I
again.
mean, she's heading out. Wow. Whoops, can't go that way.
I was also tossing out, like... I know nothing about this game.
Ow. Damn it. Okay, this...
You should always leave job to professional. I don't know, the professional's gonna screw it up, probably.
Okay, so you do need to have at least enough time to be able to... There has to be a cooldown time apparently between dodges, and then you do need time to be able to reload your firearm and reload your your flashlight, from the looks of it. But
Mossflower, thank you for joining us, and good night. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We're watching Fox try to do this. I'm also saying to the handful of people in our chat mentioning it, I've only really seen a few episodes, but yes, I am totally wondering if Alan Wake is connected in some way to Night Vale.
okay, I hit the button. Oh, come on! Load faster! Loading. Fine, we'll go through some ammo. Oh, where the hell did he come from?
There's...
Too many.
Okay, this just is... Wow, that's too many.
Okay, you know what? I guess it's shotgun time. First things first, let's reload the flare gun.
What's it done for? Shotgun? Shotgun.
It's shotgun time.
Hey, Palmetto. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you again.
I guess I should just be switching between weapons as opposed to trying to reload weapons.
For you and anybody else new to the stream tonight, we're trying out a new game. This is Alan Wake.
The first time it's actually getting difficult.
Yeah, this is the first time it's really becoming difficult. Fox is playing, I'm watching and commenting. We looked enough into this game. It's like 10 years old, so it's an older game. Fox and I were trying to look for a game that was interesting and had a good story for us to play together. It might be a little darker than we were used to for our streams, so if you tuned in for a very chill stream and your synth is a little darker than we meant to, apologize for that.
What?
But it's not that dark, I don't think. It's just also, this is the first time we've run into anything where it's just a, come on.
Yeah, it's just a constant... I don't know if I'm supposed to be running around. I'm probably doing something wrong.
Alan Wake is a writer that is trying to figure out what's going on because he was apparently going to this island for a book signing or something, or a vacation, we're not sure. He crashed and he's trying to figure out what his memories are telling him is going on here. So we're a bit as lost as you are.
Okay, what if I just... Dodge?
Anyway, interesting enough, but yeah.
Open. Use. There. Okay, that was it. Wait, is it not working?
Yeah, and this is the first time where the game is like, oh, there's not some puzzle way you can, sneak your way through these bad guys. It's just, you have to apparently survive them long enough, which...
And then they come up behind you like that.
Right, which I'm like, this is... Arguably, I would say this is bad game design, but that's just me.
Well, if I can get so they can't come up on my 6.
You've trained your player to understand that if they are careful, they are safe, and they have to just figure out how to do these different steps to solve puzzles, and then suddenly you spring it on them. You are never safe, and in fact you can be snuck up on from behind, and you have to defend against everything, or even That's not good game design. That's just...
There
it's
must
not
be
fun.
some other thing that I have to... Some other thing to open the door.
I don't even know. That's part of why I'm annoyed on your behalf.
See, like, the door's trying to open. Is it, like, stuck on something? Dodge.
Right? Oh, also, anybody who's
stucky.
new, if I'm looking over to this side, it's because this is a one-player game. I'm watching Fox as he plays it, so I'm looking over his screen.
We have to use this. Okay, so it looks like you can kill the other ones, but Stucky cannot be killed. So he's just going to be annoying for a bit. So let me go find another one of those lithium batteries, and then maybe there's some other device.
Yeah, to open up
Open
that,
the door.
in fact, you can open up the fence. What else do you need to open that fence?
I don't know. Some more batteries. Get some more pistol ammo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Run away, Stucky. Yeah, that's right. You piss off. I'm gonna guess that you're gonna have to use one of these to go through the fence.
One of those to what?
To like go through the fence. I mean, maybe I can. Oh, maybe you can kill him. It just takes a lot
Stucky's
of
body
bullets.
vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
So that was the answer. It was a boss fight.
It was a boss fight.
They
They
didn't
didn't
make it very
tell
clear.
you it was a boss fight. Okay.
Up until this point, it has just been a lot of, you know, you can either dodge them or you can run away from them. In this one, you actually had to kill him. So. And that's why they gave me the lithium batteries.
To be fair, Fox, this is why you're at the wheel.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Okay. I'm guessing that's poignant for a reason.
I was gonna say, Fox, because you'll look through all of this and look for, like, the new... I guess, well, I'm shooting down my own argument as I say it, but
After
basically...
the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, when you go into Insane World and it's just a whole bunch of stuff coming at you constantly, it's like, okay, well, this is wrong. I shouldn't be anywhere near this, versus this is wrong. I should try to actually fight to find a... I was a King's Quest kid. Basically, if I ran into overwhelming forces that would destroy me at every possible step in either direction, I learned that the step I took before that was wrong. Because I was a King's Quest kid. Yes, thank you, Random Blue Flocks, who commented brick.
Yes.
The brick emoji that we have, and if you're not familiar with it, the King's Quest
the
of
Deer
Bricks
Fest had been 2 weeks away when we
comic.
arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Suddenly starting to make a little bit more sense.
The
Did you follow that?
I did not.
Deerfest had been 2 weeks away when we got here.
Oh, okay.
So remember what I was saying, you know, originally there was that crazy crap that happened over on the island, and it didn't make any sense. Why was the MKV, you know, going off of a cliff when all of it originally, the last thing he remembered was jumping off of the pier on the island, and then when he woke up, he was not, you know, south of the island anymore. He was back over on the mainland, hanging off the car, which the car would have been even further back. So I was like, he lost some time here. You wouldn't have expected that he would have lost a week of time.
But still.
So,
Okay, but that's fair. To be fair,
The
that
garage
even...
was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place. or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I was gonna say, like, even the stuff that I grew up with was King's Quest. King's Quest was also very, very strongly based on non-violent solutions. So...
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
That was... yeah. In my case, I was like, okay, King's Quest you learned pretty fast. If you were going to suggest a solution that was violent or that required combat, that was probably the wrong solution.
Not so in this one.
Not so in this one, but also, similarly, there are certain solutions that make sense, and you're looking for what makes sense for your character.
60th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children.
What kind of
Bucktooth
pie
Charlie,
contest?
Afternoons, and Montgomery, the Mystics, amazing.
Phasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. Good timing for the squeak voice there, Clockwork.
I was gonna say, the, okay, so, pie contest. What kind of pie?
All the pie.
Cherry pie, apple pie, key lime pie, custard pie, chocolate pie,
Pumpkin pie.
pecan pie. Pecan pie is one of the best ones.
That's right, we've been trying to get to...
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
Yes, ma'am.
This is gonna sound crazy, ma'am.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen?
No.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay?
Sounds good.
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah, I shot him.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Mr. Stucky.
Mr. Stucky.
Mr. Stucky.
Oh no.
Nordic
Calm down.
walking.
I will not clam.
Gaslighting Deluxe. Oh, I guess that's why they call it Cauldron Lake, because it's in a cauldron. What? That was all the prologue.
Wait, and now we get Sandman.
I like this. Is this the music that they lost the licensing to originally?
Probably.
Is this going to get us demonetized?
Maybe.
Is it going to progress? Or do I have to hit a button?
I don't know. The only reason I know this song, I'll be honest with you, is because in high school, I started reading the Sandman series from Vertigo Comics. Vertigo is DC Comics, like, adult branch. Anyway. But yeah, there's an entire comic, and I love it. If you could read the Sandman series, very good. But yeah. Because in that story, of course, one of the main
Previously
characters
on
is
Alan
the
Wake.
Sandman.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Bright Tale, yes, Neil Gaiman.
She's missing.
It's one of Neil Gaiman's masterpieces.
Alice?
I didn't realize we could do each of these episodes like on a different day.
I'm missing a week.
I didn't
I
either.
was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Wait.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Wait, what?
That's different.
That is different. Okay. So I was expecting some sort of transition between the two episodes, but I'm also pretty sure that we can switch but three. Okay. This is a prequel. This is 3 years ago. In a happier time, Wake returns home in New York after running errands. Right. This is back before he started, or when he was still a famous writer. Okay. Now it makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Well, so that was episode 1 of Alan Wake, and that was pretty cool. I'm okay with that. I didn't know what to expect going into this, and I'm happy with what we've gotten from all of it. I would like to keep on playing, but I have a what is it? An outpatient procedure tomorrow that I have to wake up very early for, so we cannot stay up all night playing video games. But we will. Maybe I'll give it a shot tomorrow. It has been. With the outpatient procedure, since I do have to do general anesthetic, it has been a lot of me coming home and then going to bed and then just like sleeping for a day because it wipes me out. But I would like to try to do this more often, like try to do more streaming more than just 3 times a week. I know Mandy is not up for that. Mandy's probably going to be dialing it back down to like 2 times a week
I may
or
be
so.
dialing it back
So
to 2
we
times
will
a
be
week.
finding ways that we can have situations like this, like where we're both on and we're both playing and we're both interacting with it, and we don't necessarily both have to be playing at the same time, so we can kind of
I still
both
want
be
to
commenting.
be streaming. Like, I still really enjoy this, and I really love interacting with y'all. So just, don't get me wrong here. It's not because I don't enjoy this experience. It's just that, I may have to dial it back a little bit on how much I engage. So Fox and I are looking for ways to bridge that gap a little bit.
Okay,
but
episode.
Thank you so much, by the way, for joining us tonight. I know we sort of sprung it on y'all last minute of us doing a different game.
We are not done with Stardew Valley.
We are not done with Stardew Valley. And I said we sprung it on you last minute, but I was also like, okay, last Friday when we were on Stardew Valley, I feel like we did talk a lot about, I was starting to get a little bit bored with Stardew Valley. I was looking at other stuff, and I wanted to explore other options, so hopefully this wasn't a super surprise to any of you guys.
Yeah. So what we'll probably just wind up start doing, like I said earlier in the stream, is we'll come up with new games. I'm trying to find games that have strong stories associated with them, like Alan Wake, as you've seen from here. Wow. If you have other ones, other games that you can recommend, please let me know. Age really doesn't matter that much. If it's an older game and I have not played it, then I can still be surprised and be able to enjoy it like that I'm doing with Alan Wake here. And actually, the older ones I'm looking at, I broadcast this at 60 frames per second, just to try to. I was curious to see, since the game is 10 years old, if our systems could both render the recording and the streaming all at the same time at 60 frames a second at 1080, and it looks like it did, no problem.
The game is 10 years old. Fox and I, our systems are what, 2, maybe 3 years old?
Yeah.
At most, the video cards that we have in our systems are 3, maybe 4 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it looks like we have a guide the raid. Melgie.
Oh, we do. Thank you so much, Melgie.
During lunch meet is doing a St. Jude charity stream, playing GeoGuessr and other games with chat. That sounds okay.
GeoGuessr is a good one. Let me check it
I'll
out.
have Mandy take a look at that.
Daring Lunch Meet is their name. All right, let me take a look.
So I don't know how many episodes are in Alan Wake, and what we will do is we'll simply try to queue up other games and have them ready so that if we have an impromptu finale on one of them, we can just switch over to another one on the next episode. But I like going through and being able to play like 2 hours at a time, and I didn't know that this one was going to have an episode that happened to be exactly 2 hours, but that worked out very well. So that'll do pretty well. Some of the other games, Backbone is one that is, I don't think it's out yet. It hasn't fully been released. There's a demo, which is the demo content. I have already played it. It is about 2 hours, but we can do that one night. There's a couple other games that I have already purchased that we can play that have some strong story elements to them as well, and we can play with those in the future. But otherwise, if you have any others you would like to recommend, please feel free to let us know in our Discord to suggest them, and we can go ahead and check those out and hopefully get some ideas for future streams that
always open to suggestions. Fox, the stream raid or the raid guide looks pretty good for tonight.
All right.
And honestly, I always enjoy a stream raid that might be for charity. So
sounds good. Good. Excellent suggestion, Melgie.
I will say I am a sucker for a good charity cause. I will say also, I require proof that the charity cause is actually paid as much as it is. But yeah, I'm a sucker for a good charity cause, so I'm happy to see this.
So, that said, I am Fox Keegan.
I'm Mandy Seeley. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah, Shovel Knight wouldn't be bad. We are of Curtailed Comic, and thank you for joining our stream. I will definitely be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m.
We should say I am not going to be here on Wednesday.
Yes. And I was doing that. I will definitely be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we will probably be playing Alan Wake, and that's another reason we moved into a single-player game like this, because that way I would have something that I could play by myself. That said, if I am up for it, we may do something tomorrow, Tuesday. It all really depends on how I feel.
I'm actually going to be out through Tuesday evening and Wednesday, so I will be away. Which is why I said, okay, wait, we should say that. I'm going to be going on a trip with my family, so, hey, I'm not going to be here. Fox will be here, though, so if he's up for it, cool, please tune in with him. Hell, I might be tuning in as well.
Night, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and please, for those of you who are going to stick around, please stick around for the charity raid.
Oh, yes, please do.
So, anyways, have a good evening, and thanks again for joining us.
Good night.